it's Dion with the Blushing Mint. Welcome back to another episode of Christmas in July. How fun is it that we can be thinking about Christmas in the middle of July when it's hot and everybody's just sweaty and we're filled with family and everything else, but it also invokes great holiday memories and it gives us a chance to cool down thinking about Christmas. So today I am bringing to you guys another project that is a one-sheet wonder project. One-sheet wonder projects are projects that you can create with just one single sheet of printed cardstock paper. And so this is another one of those great one-sheet wonder projects. I want to say hello and welcome to each and every one of you. I want to thank you for being subscribers. I want to say hello to all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. And if you like what you see, please share. As always, I love your thumbs up. If you would give me a thumbs up if you like if you like this content. And I always read your comments and try to respond to those. So please talk to me. Tell me what you think about these projects in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. So this project here is just a quick and easy one-sheet wonder make, and this is a mini folio, or it could be a mini album. You could make it into a mini journal. You could do a lot of things with it. Again, just very versatile project, but super fun. If you are a vendor, you can wrap it up just like this and have it on your vendor table. If you're gift giving, this is just a great way to do it. I have just a simple little tag on the front that says, "Oh baby, it's Christmas," and then a little bit of embellishing eyelash trim there. On the front of this, I just have a little mat that says, "Have a holly jolly Christmas," and then on the front, it is a pocket, and we have a big, huge photo mat or journal card here that goes right in that front pocket. You open it up, and I have done just a mat here. You could have a photo here. You could make another pocket, however you choose. And then when you open it up inside, you have 3 more pockets. I have a journal card or photo mat here. Just a tag shape, just to change it up a little bit in the center pocket with little eyelash trim. And then another photo mat or journal card here. And then on the right hand side, we have yet another photo mat or journal card. So in this one-page wonder, we have 5 pockets, 5 tags. You could add so many more tags or mats and other things to it. You could put a small journal in the pocket, but this base is created from one single sheet of paper. I have not embellished the back of it. I've just left that plain. So let me show you how I made this quick one-sheet wonder. So of course, the first thing you need is a piece of paper. So you go ahead and I'm going to use this Christmas Farmhouse. This is a Craftsmart paper pad. These are the hot buy pads offered by Michaels. I pick those up when they are 50% off or more, or buy one get one free, however they do it. I tend to pick these up quite often. For this project, you want something that is a non-directional paper. You don't want to have to mess with directional pages. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to use something as simple as this page right here. Now, I had to make a template for myself because I was afraid that I might mess things up and confuse myself. So I made a template for myself, and this is what it looks like. You need your scoreboard. You need a trimmer to trim your tags and whatnot, and some glue, and pretty much that is all you need to complete this project. So with your paper in your scoreboard, you need to trim score the first direction going at a 2 and a 7. So the first score line, make sure your paper is straight in there, and we are going to score at 2 and at 7. All right, and then keeping the 2, so you're going to turn your paper counterclockwise so that your 2 score line is at the bottom, and then you are going to score at 3 3/4, at 7 3/4, and at 8. So our first one is 3 3/4, then at 7 3/4, and again at 8. Okay, so now that you have all of your score lines completed, what you want to do is you literally just want to fold all of your score lines. I like to use why do I always forget the name of these? Bone folders. I like to use a bone folder just to get a good, nice fold line. So go along and fold all of your score lines here. Last one. All right, so now the top where you scored at 7 is going to come down, and that is going to be, basically, this is the base of our folder. This is the base. However, this is a lot of bulk down here. We want to get rid of some of the bulk at the pockets. We don't want to be folding those more than we have to. So what we want to do for that is at your score line, you just want to take your scissors and you want to cut right on your score line, and actually you can cut just inside your score line, just to the center side of your score lines there. On both sides, and also then on the left hand side of that 4 line, of the 4 score line, and you're left with something that kind of looks like this. Okay, so this becomes our center pocket. Now I want to give it a little bit of interest, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to just take 1/8 of an inch and miter to the corner there on both my right and my left hand pocket. So I'm just taking that and mitering that right to that corner. And then I want to go ahead and I want to just cut off, make sure that these are a clean cut, and get rid of that excess paper there. So now we're left with something that looks like this. That's it, guys. That's the base. This is the base of our folio. It's just like this. How cute is that? Now, when you are folding your papers, because paper just doesn't necessarily, when it gets more than one layer, it doesn't necessarily like to play nice. So just trim off, if that white edge bothers you, just trim that off a hair so that you have that you don't see it. It's just one of those things you have to do. All right, so now all we need to do is we need to glue and decorate. That's it. So simple. Okay, so for this one here, so we're starting on the left, and all we need to do here is just glue on this left-hand outer side. I'm leaving this, so this is more like a, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Before I do that, I want to ink because I just want to ink. If you don't want to ink, don't ink. I want to ink. So I'm going to ink that pocket, and then I'm going to lay that pocket down. Just gluing the left-hand side of it, it's creating a little tuck spot is what it's doing there. And now I'm going to go and I'm going to ink these other pockets. Now you could add a thumb notch if you would like to make a thumb notch here. You certainly can do that. It would set that off a little bit, but I'm not going to, just for the interest of time. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to ink all the way around here. That also helps to negate that white space if it should come through the edges of your papers. All right, so for the center pocket, we are just going to glue the two sides. And I do recommend the art glitter glue for this, just because you can get that very thin line of glue, so you have the use of the most space from your pocket itself. Okay, and then on your left side pocket, I think I screwed that up. I said this was left. This is right. I don't know my right from my left today, you guys. I'm so sorry. All right, so then on your left-hand pocket, again, you just glue that left side. Right side on the right-hand pocket, left side on the left-hand pocket. It should be, it's not rocket science. So we should be able to figure that out. All right, there is the base of our folio. That's it. This is it. This is all there is to it. And then I like to just fold these again, now that we've got all of our layers in there, and give them another good crease. And now it's time to decorate. Like, how cute are these? I mean, come on. Oh, so cute. You could do so much with this. All right, so now we need to put some tags in here. So let's grab another piece of paper. I love this, Santa. So let's make some tags with that. And then I'm going to add a third piece of paper just for embellishes and whatnot. Let's see what speaks to me here. I think I need it to be more I should always choose my papers off camera because I think too much. I just think too much. That's all it is. I'm going to use the snowflakes. All right. Here we go. Here we go, friends. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So, for my two side pockets, I am going actually for all four of these, and then I'll use the snowflake as my center. So I'm going to make these. Now my pockets are slightly different sizes because this is a 4 and this was 3 3/4, if you remember how we scored those. So I want to make my front pocket to be about 3 3/4. So I need my paper cutter here, and we're going to do this at 3 3/4. And I know it is 5 inches high, but I want to drop that down a bit, so I'm going to go 4 3/4. That way we know it's going to fit in just perfectly fine. And then my other one, I'm going to cut at the 4 3/4 mark, but I'm going to have to make it narrower, and I'm going to have to make it even narrower than you think, because I want to have room to have a tab out here so that you can see that. So I'll do that in a minute. So the first one we're going to do is our like so. Lovely. And I'm going to grab my corner rounder here, and I like to ink because why not? Just because I can. All right, and then I'm going to grab my snowflake print here and my cute tab punch, and I am going to punch a couple tabs out of here for my 2 cards. And I'm going to ink those edges as well. All right, so this is my first one. This is my inside or my outside pocket. All right, so that just slides right in there like so. And then our inside pocket, now 3 3/4, but I want to have room for my tab, so I'm actually going to make this like, I'm going to cut this at 3 actually. It can be narrower than need be, but save your scraps, save your scraps. All right. Round my corners. Ink it up here. And then I'm going to put my little, oh, got to fold it in half first. All right. Yeah, this is a fast, fun little make, and I think for like, gosh, kid gifts, you know, you could put together like favorite pictures of like their friends or whatever and put them in this cute little album, and they can give them to their friends or their teachers or like daycares, things like that. These would make super cute little albums in that respect. Okay, now I have to think, because this pocket is an inside pocket, so the tab needs to go here. Maybe. Glued my pockets shut. Don't do that, friends. Don't glue your pockets shut. All right. So there is our little pocket, little journal card there. All right. Then I want to do 2 for these 2. So I'm going to cut my paper at 3 3/4 again. Okay. By 4 3/4. And I'm not going to put tabs on these, but you can decorate. I mean, from here, this is just the base. This is simply a base, and you can go as hog wild or as simple as you so desire. I just am showing you some quick and easy creative bases that you can take to whatever level your little heart desires. And because we've had to glue these pockets, you want to make sure you get the maximum amount of space. That's why that art glitter glue is so nice, because you don't lose so much real estate. All right, so this next one needs to be 4 3/4 again for our height, but we're going to have to play with the width of this just because. So we're going to make it like 3 and let's start with 3 1/2. See what happens. I might come this direction at 3 1/2. Okay. Let's see if that will slide in there. All right, and so then we need to round our corners. And ink them up here. Man, tell me what you guys have been doing so far into July. What have you been doing? Are you crafting? Are you traveling and you're just catching these videos while you're on the go or in the evening downtime? What are you doing? What is your July looking like? You can tell what my July is looking like. My July is spent crafting and coming up with great ideas for this series. Okay, so there's 4 of our tags ready to go. And now we're going to do 1 for the center. And we know that it needs to be about 4 3/4. And yes, I'm utilizing this crummy piece of paper here, but it's okay. Everything can be used. Everything is usable. So I'm just trimming this off, and I can make some more tabs here. See, I'll just take this and add another one there, and no scrap is wasted. No scrap is wasted. Like so. And same thing over here. Make some more tabs out of that. So if this is 4 3/4 high, then I'm going to make this about 3/4 wide. Let's see if it fits into our pocket here. It does not, so let's go with 3.5. See what happens from there. With that glue, you just have to kind of play with the width. All right, we can make that work. All right, so we round the bottoms, get our little tag shape here. Cut our tag shape. Punch a hole. And ink. Okay, so there is that tag for that pocket. Now it's a matter of literally just embellishing, however you choose to embellish. Now I have all these scraps that I can use, but I also have all the papers from the paper pad itself. And in here there are cards, there are bands, there are other things that we can cut apart. There's tons of cut aparts and things in these paper pads that are useful for something like this. In fact, I think I'm going to grab this sheet right here and possibly the bands. So I'm going to grab those two sheets and I'm going to do, let's see. I like the ornaments there. So I'm going to cut the ornaments off. I have to tell you, this is not my favorite paper trimmer. Because sometimes it is very, very hard to know exactly where it's going to cut. But am I still using it? Yes, yes I am. Why? Because I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. Maybe that is really why. Okay. I lost my folio in my paper. All right. So I'm going to cut this right at, whoops, now I forgot which ornament I'm cutting it at. This one right here. But I wanted to trim this just a hair over here. So if I did it right, it should fit. Cute, cute. All right, ink, because I want ink. Ties everything together, frames things. All right. Gonna just glue that right there, give that pocket a little bit of personality. Okay, set that aside. Now, I was kind of thinking of using this here as a big frame here, and so that's what I'm going to do. I like the size. Going to come in about 1/4 of an inch from there. That's fancy measuring, friends. That's what that is. That's fancy measuring. Going to round these corners just to give it a nice finished look. And ink. And if this was an album, this could be another photo mat here. But it ties all of our embellishments together. So we're just going to glue this. Okay. Then on our front cover, I'm going to leave the back. I always tend to just leave the backs because if it's going to sit up and it's going to be like a frame or something for someone, that back's not going to show, you know, it's not necessarily going to be seen anyway. So I just don't embellish the back, but you can certainly do you. Whatever makes you happy there. All right, so then on our front, I wanted to look at that other cut apart. There was a smaller cut apart in here, I think. I could be wrong. I could have lost my marbles. Short trip. Y'all know that. Okay, those are all too big. I have the tag one already. Those are too big. Okay. Which is fine. Which is fine. Doo-doo-doo. Too big. The snowman just fits. So we're going to pull him out of here. And I'm going to be brave and use my scissor skills or lack thereof. No laughing if you're good with scissors. I think most kindergartners are probably better with scissors than I am. I have the crookedest eye ever. Okay. Oh, he is cute. Look how cute he is. Adorbs. And because he has a square frame, I'm still gonna round the corners. I am. I thought about it, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna round him anyway. Just give it a little light inking here. He's cute. He's adorable. All right. See, these are just quick and easy. These are just fun little projects. You could tuck a little couple-page journal in here. You could sew this into a signature if you wanted. You could sew it into a signature and have like it be the center of your signature. You could, you could do so many things with these cute little folio albums, and one sheet of paper for your base and a couple extras for your finishes. And come on, that's adorable. Look how adorable they are. So cute. So cute. Now I feel like, oh, I'm at 35 minutes. I was thinking, oh, maybe I will add some more yes, actually, I am going to. I'm going to do it, friends. And I'm going to do it freehand again because I am practicing. Let's just say I'm practicing, friends. I'm practicing. Cute. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me, man. Okay. Ink. Just because I can. Happy holidays there. And we'll do warm winter wishes on the other side. Oh, yep. See how crooked that was? Telling you, it's dangerous. Dangerous. Me. And no line and scissors. Ink. Last one down here. Okay, there we go, friends. There we have it. We've got our pockets, our tags, our photo mats, however you want to use it, all tucked into this sweet little folio. Add an extra tag, add some trims, and these are just the cutest, fun little one-sheet wonders to add to your vendor events or to put on your gift-giving lists this year for the holidays. So friends, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that maybe it has inspired you to grab some of your paper pads and to get out and play with the things that you have, try different folds, try new things, and create some great, unique, handmade gift-giving gift giving folios for your friends and family this year. So anyhow, please, again, if you liked this content, give me a thumbs up. Always comment below. Tell me what you think of it. Thank you for joining me. And until the next time that we get together for another Christmas in July episode, please be well, and we'll chat in the next video, friends. Take care. Bye-bye.